Hey y'all, how you doing? Today I want to take some of my low-growing sedums and put them in this bed around my runoff pond around the perennials, so that way they can kind of fill in some of the gaps and provide a little bit of color, and it'll keep it from getting so weedy if those spaces are filled in with plants as opposed to just mulch. I mean, mulch does help, it does slow it down, it's better than bare ground, but I'm hoping that I can just fill in some of those spaces and make it a little bit easier to keep up with the weeds. I have these prairie smoke plants here that the first thing I'm going to do is move these more toward the front edge of the bed so they can be seen, because where they're at now, they're kind of up underneath this peony bush that will probably continue to get big. Sorry, this just landed right beside me. Well, I'm not disturbing him and he's not disturbing me, so we're going to work on getting these out and moved closer to the front. And I've got a couple more down in that area I'm going to move as well. I got them moved forward, and I feel like they're more appropriate size-wise there than they were buried back here. But in their spot back there, I'm going to get one of these blue spruce sedums I just bought home and put in that spot. Alright, I've got the sedum in here. That root ball wasn't very deep, so there wasn't that much to really plant. So I got that moved and that in place. I got those couple of plants planted earlier, and then it got too hot. Like, I was instantly too hot because, of course, it was the middle of the day. So I decided to go in and cool down, and then a little later I came out and just took those sedums that I bought on my clearance haul, the ones that I got in that I put in that clearance haul. I went and just dotted them around the bed, and by the time I got doing that, I was also overheated. So I didn't get any of that on film because I thought, oh, I'm just going to do this real quick, and it ended up taking slightly longer than I thought it would because I didn't bury them. I just put them where I wanted them, still in their pots. Well, I went back in and cooled off, and the sun has finally went down over the hillside, so I'm going to come out here and take a quick gander at those plants, make sure I still like the way they look, and then dig holes and put them in the ground. Alright, that one was already there, but if you come back around here and put that one there, and then I put this one there, and that little ice plant will go there. And then I'm going to put that coral bells here. I'm going to dig up this pineapple and go ahead and pot it up so it can get some roots established before I take it in for the winter, because that will be a whole different climate. And I'd rather get its roots established out here in the climate it's used to and not have to do both of those things at once. I figure it might be stressed slightly less. I put one back here. I put one there. I moved these smoke bush here. They were back here near that stump. But when all this gets big, it got lost and it was getting barely any sun. So I wanted to move it closer to the front because it's fairly low growing. It does send up stalks with flowers, but they don't get very tall either, so I wanted it to be more toward the front of the bed because size-wise I just think that makes more sense. And then I have some orange thyme there, and it's small still because it was buried under weeds. I planted this Baptisia already. Did I put that on film? I don't remember if I recorded this at this point, but I planted the Baptisia there, and you may have already seen this. If not, I planted it there. It'll kind of fill up this space. This will stay fairly low growing. Then I have that thyme, which will fill up that space. And then I've got this, and it looks like it spreads, but very slowly, and then another ice plant. I don't know if I showed you, but I'm putting this blue spruce sedum here. And then I want to show you from this angle. I'm just trying to get some more contrasting colors in here amongst all the green. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is dig up this pineapple plant and put it in a pot. So I got that plant in, and of course its form is all crazy right now. And then I got this ice plant in. That's the Sunsparkler Dazzleberry sedum, and then this amethyst, hold on, what's it called? Jewel of the Desert amethyst ice plant. So I got those two in. When I'm doing stuff like this, and there's one that's in the back and one that's closer, I always plant the one furthest away from me first and work my way toward the front. I've just found over the years that makes the whole process easier. Also, when you see me planting, I like to layer in compost. I'm just using mushroom compost I got from the nursery. But I just like to layer in compost and native soil because the type of soil we've got, it's full of nutrition. But the soil is so hard and dense that it's hard for the plants to take those up. So I like to mix the fluffy compost in with the native soil so the plants get the best of both worlds, so to speak. All right, I guess on to the next one. I am sweating so much, and it's so warm out here right now, but it's supposed to rain, so I want to get these done if I can before it rains. Yes, I've got dirt on my face, but I got that one in the ground, I got that grass in the ground, I got that blue spruce sedum in the ground. Next I'm going to do this one, then I have that one, and I will be done for this evening. Sorry about the shaky camera. There was an ant crawling on me. All right. I got that one in the ground. I think it's going to look pretty in the springtime against the purple flowers of the lavender and the yellow of the St. John's wort. I just want to get a before shot of this area because we're getting ready to weed it. And Dalton's going to weed this area for me, but I have the camera with me, so I'll just get an after shot when he's done. I think that we have these calendulas here, and though they are getting ready to start blooming again, the plants are just tired and crispy, so we're going to rip them out. And I think this is where I'm going to put all those mini roses I just bought. My battery's about to die, so I didn't get this on film, but I got that one and that one planted. That's another dazzleberry. It's either a sedum or a creeping stonecrop. I can't remember which it's labeled right now. And there's the ice plant, so I got those in. I got that in. Here's where Dalton's at on this bed. We're probably not going to get it planted tonight, but I did want to get it prepped, and it's looking really good. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I will start up with the planting on the rest of my perennials in the next video. I think we've accomplished a lot in this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. Bye.